ourselves, people, we now need to help us. Right now, global warming is a huge fear in everyone's mind. We all need to take ownership of this crisis to stop it, and art is capable of supporting human life. It should be a place where we all take ownership of what we do to help our planet. We all have a responsibility to help our planet, which in turn helps other nations of the world. Many times we need to step in to stop countries who are committing things like war crimes or ethnic cleansing. The best way to preventative measures. For example, the U.S. led intervention helped the Kurds in northern Iraq after they had suffered terribly under Saddam Hussein, but were able to solidify their autonomy, helping the U.S. after the 1990 to 1991 Kuwait conflict. In addition, although Iraq's Sunni tribes were originally hostile to the U.S.-led intervention and even fought an insurgent war against it, American forces were finally able to make peace and even work with most of them. Our influence enabled women in Iraq to vote for the first time. Helping others in need is called being a good neighbor.
Would you like to get us started?
I do, and one question involving voting. And I believe is it Madeline? Madeline?
Yes.
Madeline? Okay, Miss Madeline had broached this just a little bit, but this is a question that any four of you can answer. Some have suggested that in the future, citizens will be allowed to vote using their home computers. Is that a good idea?
According to verified voting, yet voted ballots sent via internet simply cannot be made secure and make easy and inviting targets for attackers. So no, it is a very slim chance that internet voting will happen.
This is an irresponsible idea. If the computer is not as organized as the voting ballots, then the voters could vote more than once.
I think this would be very helpful. It would make it so that there would not be a long wait to vote and you could relax at home and vote.
If you can shop and bank online, why can't you vote online? Technology has evolved, so you would now be able to do this. Plus, some people would not be able to come and vote. So I say yes. If you're running, you would like an extra vote.
Very good. I would like to hear from you. So you learned a lot of information. You tried to pack it into your prepared presentation the best you could. But I want to get your own personal take on what perhaps is the most interesting thing that you've learned in preparing for the presentation. I'd like to hear from all of you.
Probably one of the most important things that I've learned or interesting was learning the Bill of Rights or learning the preamble. I think that was very interesting.
My favorite was the Bill of Rights.
I think it was very fun to learn about promoting the common good in several ways.
I agree with every single one of my colleagues. This is a very fun experience to learn with my friends.
Some people have said that the Electoral College is outdated. Do you believe that our Constitution should be amended to allow the president to be voted by popular vote or the Electoral College?
Since the Electoral College is flowing very fluently, I do think that the president should be allowed to be voted by the Electoral College.
The Electoral College may be outdated, but it can still help.
It wouldn't work out if the president was voted by popular votes because that would be unfair to other candidates. I think he should be voted from the Electoral College.
I agree with my friend Evan. He says that the Electoral College is running very fluently. I think we should keep it that way.
I think in your prepared statement, you said something along the lines of that if to promote the common good, we need to follow the rules. We need to follow the laws. Is there ever a situation where you feel like not following the rules or not following laws would actually promote the common good?
Yes, because if you do not follow one law, it could be sometimes protesting it because it could be unjust, or it could be hurting people financially or emotionally.
Any examples of that you can think of in history?
Could you repeat the question?
Yeah, is there any situations where actually violating a law, not following a law or a rule, may actually be promoting the common good?
I do not think there are any situations about that, concerning the fact that that would be breaking a law and you could go to jail for that.
I actually have one example, like civil rights in the 50s and 60s, because they were protesting the laws because like there was just segregation and stuff. So that's not, because I think it was a good, like showing the common good that they were going against this like unjust and like way of government.
Just to think a little bit about current events. In the season of elections and votings and what have you, we have, you see a lot of negative campaigning, negative ads on TV. What do you think about that?
I think negative campaigning is bad because it could become controversial and cause more problems in the world.
Negative campaigning might cause imminent threat.
I think negative campaigning is very hurtful because it's very odd and negative.
It is, yeah.
Those negative campaigning. When candidates use negative campaigning, I feel let down because they're focusing on the bad of another and not showing what they can do to improve what we already have.
All right, round of applause for this group.
Yeah.